before I actually went live. But we are here. We got this. And we are live on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and now Kick. That's crazy, man. Like we're out there, man. We out there. What's up, everybody? Hey, so I hope you guys are having a wonderful Thursday. It is Super Bowl week, and I gotta say that I am not too pleased about the outcome of the Super Bowl this year. So I decided that what we're going to do is we're going to perform and play the actual Super Bowl that we all wanted right now. That's right, yeah, we're going to have the Buffalo Bills versus the Detroit Lions. Let's go. Yes, because let's be honestly, that is a much more exciting Super Bowl for everyone than anything. Because if that was the case, yes, okay, they're the underdog teams, blah, 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 but two teams enter, and one is now a Super Bowl champion for the first time in their history of the franchise. And I think that is a lot more exciting to me than this whole, let's get this three-peat kind of stuff like that. You know, this is so stupid. And guys, look, let's not be long. I'm going to rant a little bit here, and I'm going to give you my 2 cents, maybe 4 cents, about the idea of this Super Bowl right now. It's a whole bunch of BS. That's the biggest thing that I gotta say right now. So, look, guys, I can't say enough that I don't believe the Chiefs are as good as they say they are at all. Patrick Mahomes is nowhere near as good as Tom Brady was. Not even near as good as Joe Montana. All that stuff, you know, like not maybe even not even Steve Young, not even freaking Troy Aikman. You know, he is not that good. What he's good at is flopping. He is a good basketball player. That's what he is. He runs out there with this ball and kind of faking the slide, kind of just slowing down just enough so that way he can actually get those penalties. Those other extra 15-yard penalties every single time. And the same thing with him running out of yards. He's like, oh, am I actually going to run out of bounds? I don't know. I'm slowing down, blah, blah, blah. Every single time he does that, you know, he's a good flopper. That's all it is. He's just a floppy person. And so I said this again to the Buffalo Bills, and I'm going to say it to the Eagles now. You got to make him pay for that kind of stuff. You know, he wants to kind of act like he's not going to run out of bounds, or he's just about to slide but doesn't slide. Kind of will I, won't I kind of thing like this frustrating BS kind of stuff. You send a third-string linebacker in there, not like maybe a cornerback, maybe a third-string safety or something like that, and you just freaking, bam, lay him out. You know, make him see Tweety birds circling around his head, all that stuff, you know. This is so ridiculous, yeah. We wanted Bolts versus Commanders. Yeah, 100% Techno Rebel. I would love Bolts versus Commanders, that's for sure. On TikTok saying that Bolts versus everyone. Honestly, my family wasn't holding a Super Bowl party. I wouldn't be anywhere near this game. I'm not. My brother has a Super Bowl party he's doing up in nearby. I'm not going. I already told him. I was like, I'm not going. I'm sorry, man. Like I could give two craps about this game. And you're right. The league needs to stop gaslighting us where we know what we saw and what we've been seeing. Absolutely. Look, I've been posting about it all week. The Chiefs are clearly cheating. There's no question about it. They're cheating. They have to be. The refs are +9 in favorable penalties. They are like in the past 11 games in the playoffs, they have been out. Like their penalties have been nowhere to be found. Taylor, yes, I am gonna tell you how I really feel about this. Thank you, man, for the super chat. Yeah, $2 make you holla. Whoop, whoop. That's right. What's up? Here, give you. That's right. Give you some lasers for that, baby. But it's clear. Like, how many times have we seen their right tackle move before the snap, no false starts? How many times have we seen those drawn plays for the Patrick Mahomes to kind of like get this freaking roughing the passer type deal, and all the time, and all these other quarterbacks get hit the same way he does, and they don't get it. They don't get it at all, And look, I'll be honest too. I've been thinking a lot about this, obviously, all week, and I've been sharing on TikTok or on Instagram every single story I can find about how the Chiefs are cheating and stuff like that, Amir, but yeah, Taylor Swift that's a major factor on this too, and I'll get into that as well. But I honestly don't believe that the NFL is making this happen. I believe that the NFL is just complicit in allowing it to happen. It's their parlay to the situation to get what they want, and it's because of the Taylor Swift situation for sure. What happened to WG? Did he get heckled? I don't know who's WG. Wayne Gordon tackled? Yo, baby, I don't even know how to say that. I think that's probably maybe a bot or something like that, So, yeah, it's 100% agenda. Yes, because they allow it. Yeah. So, I don't think it's not the NFL is not telling the refs, oh, be good to Patrick Mahomes. They're not telling them that. No, I don't think so. I think if anything, what it is, it's the owners finding out who their officiating crew is going to be, and they are paying them they're giving them an offer they can't refuse. It possibly could even be the players themselves. Because we all see that it's very favorable calls against Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes, and of course a few of the other players. And that's kind of why I think it could be the owners of the Chiefs making the call to the officiating crew, getting them on the line, and be like, hey, here's 10 Bitcoin. You know what to do. I want the internet to do this. I want them to go out there and to track down some of these refs' crypto wallets, crypto accounts, or something like that. I'm sure there's some white hat hackers out there that could actually do it and make it happen. But obviously, if you did that, then the evidence wouldn't be able to be used. So I would love for the FBI to investigate this. And we all know the FBI has investigated the NFL for rigging games, rigging sports. And there was a big major bookie back in the 80s who admitted to the FBI that, yes, he was fixing games. And he said he no more than fixed, I think it was 50 games in the season. Every season. How many games is there every season? 32 teams times 17, whatever the heck that is. Maybe I can pull it up here. So 32 times 17. It's 544 games. So if there's 10% of the games are fixed, that easily could be every single Chiefs game. It's very obvious, If the owners make money to win or lose, it's the agenda, yeah. If the owners, yeah, it's possible, I mean, that's the truth, though, too. Is I feel like owners understand that the more that they win, the better off they do in sales, the better off they do in ticket sales and merch sales and getting people to show up, and they get better ad rights, they get all that stuff. It's a pay to win game, 100%. That's all it is. It's obviously we all wanted it as fans. We want a balanced team, and this is honestly why I am boycotting the Super Bowl 100%. I've said it. I've been posting all this stuff. It's I want a fair league. I want it to be sports. I want it to be, I guess, sure, some kind of evenness. I don't want to be shoved in my face this freaking Taylor Swift agenda and this Patrick Mahomes agenda, this Travis Kelce story. I don't want that. I want a good game. And let's be honest, look at the stats as well. The Chiefs are not a good team. They really just aren't. You look at the stats, they're not putting up 40-plus points every single game. They barely even cracked 20 every single game. They're not winning games by blowouts. Tom Brady, he was... I cannot... I know Tom Brady did cheat a little bit too, clearly. And he had some favorable calls go his way as well. Let's not get that... let's not get that out of our heads. But Tom Brady in some games was putting up 50 points. Tom Brady, he broke the single season touchdown records and stuff as a quarterback. And this, look, like, we're not seeing that from the Chiefs. We haven't seen that from the Chiefs at all. Sure, every once in a while you see Patrick Mahomes doing this crazy throw where he's like, going sideways and he throws it. Like, I mean, I admit that's fantastic. That's phenomenal, and that takes a lot of skill and stuff like that, But everything else involved here with the Chiefs, they're not a spectacular team to watch. They are really not. You watch the Bills, though? You watch the Lions? Man, they are fun to watch. They were the top scoring teams in the entire league all season long, and they didn't make it all the way. Why? Because the NFL wants a three-peat in their history. They want to have a team that has that out there. They want Taylor Swift to be out there, because as soon as Taylor Swift entered the chat, the NFL got another $335 million in revenue because of her fan base, because of her fanatics, because of her minions, because of her witchcraft. $300 million is not a small amount of money for the NFL. And let's be honest too, because the NFL is it's a dying sports franchise. I'll be perfectly honest. I believe it is, because a lot of families out there, they don't want their children playing the game because of the CTE, because concussions, because injuries, because all this stuff, Yeah, man. And I just don't see it. I don't see any reason to watch this game because of some history thing of this whole three-peat thing. It doesn't make any sense to me that they're forcing it to us. These are not the best teams in the league. They are not. I 100% believe that they are not. And I mean, I was just looking at some stats here. Let me just look it up. I was looking at the team rankings right here. Here we go. The regular season by points. Yeah, like I said, Detroit Lions are number 1 in scoring. Buffalo Bills are number 3. Baltimore Ravens are Buffalo Bills are number 2. Baltimore Ravens are number 3. And then let's go with this. Let's see. In scoring, I gotta count. I gotta count what the Chiefs are right here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. The Chiefs are 15 in scoring in the league. And guess who's actually above them? The Chargers are above them in scoring in the league. Even pass yards. Let's look at pass yards here. Passing yards, they are now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. They are 14th in the league on passing. How can you say that Patrick Mahomes is great if his passing yards are not absolutely stellar? Yeah, he makes some great throws here and there, but this is not what matters, This is the passing league, but he's not a top passer. Detroit Lions are number 2. Jared Goff is number 2. That's crazy to think. Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen is, I don't know, like looks like he's in the top 10. Let's see. Do the Chiefs have a better rushing game? No, they do not. They are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 from the bottom. So they are like 29 or not 29. Shoot, I can't math right now. They are 11 from the bottom in rushing. So they're not even a great rushing team either. But the Baltimore Ravens, they're a top rushing team. The Eagles are a top rushing team. So hopefully Saquon Barkley can actually really keep the ball away from Patrick Mahomes, and they just run all day long. Now let's look at defense real quick. Hang on a sec. Let's look at defense. Okay, points. Points allowed. Here we go. Points allowed by the defense. The Chargers, of course, are number 1. The Eagles are the number 2 defense in the entire league, only by 0.1 point. So you may as well call them the top defensive team. Okay, the Chiefs are 19.2, so they're a 4 in defense. So this is going to be a heavy defensive team game. No, don't get me wrong. So maybe that's just it. It's all about the defense being better. And so if that's the case, then I have to say that the Eagles will win this game because of the fact of that alone. Hang on. Let me catch up on the chat here a little bit. Yeah. See all those teams, I'm not sure, like 100% legit. The Lions, Bills, Chargers. Is it coincidence that the tight ends were falling during the playoffs? Right? Yeah. Philly's a good team. Yeah, Philly is legit. They're stacked. Yeah. The Ravens, how did they lose? Mistakes of the team didn't make mistakes. Yeah. The league is starting to look way too agenda-driven. Yeah, 100%. I have a theory about it, but maybe one day we can come to the show and share it. Hey, that'd be awesome, Amir. I'd be down for that. Let me catch up on chat on YouTube side. Hang on a sec here, guys. Sorry, I'm going on a rant. I'm so just mad. Hey, bros, I can't watch the Super Bowl either. The optics of the games look so bad. I hope someone counts how many times the camera focuses on Taylor and is it little. Well, that's a whole thing. Yeah, I'm gonna set my TV to PBS for sure. Sports is greater than wins or losses. It's greater than fairness. And greater than entertainment. It's right. It's all Illuminati. And Kendrick is my only reason to watch, right? Yeah, I mean, I might watch for Kendrick Lamar for sure, It's funny, like when I did my, what's it called? Good news, they didn't have to take out my kidney. Hey, that's great. That's great to hear, Eddie, for sure. Hey, man, hey, I'm glad to hear that you had a good, successful surgery. But yeah, so, man, I just can't get behind this Super Bowl at all, man. It's just, I'm not a fan of it. I'm going to probably have multiple screens going of something else just because, I'm like, all right, you know what? I got good internet in my house. I'm going to have like 3 different things going, and none of it's going to be the Super Bowl. It's going to be all non-related stuff, I'll probably have Bob Ross going on or something like that, Shoot. All real football fans are mad. Only casuals are excited for this. Exactly, Techno. And casuals and Taylor Swift fans. That's it. Those are the only people right there. So, man, I admit we don't have too many people up in this right now. It's all good. But that's it, man. This Super Bowl is not good. And I'm gonna say that too. So let me just kind of go loop back around and just say, if you can, there's the only way that I would say for you to go watch this game would be to go to a sports bar or something where there's like going to be 1,000 people or something like that there. You can watch it there. Don't watch it at home. Don't give the NFL another screen or another TV that tuned into the game. Don't check it on your phones. Don't talk about it on social media, all that stuff. This is all, that all helps the ratings in this system by now. So, and if you can, you can leave something on at your house, before, if you want to go to the game, leave something on at your house that is not the game. Turn it on PBS, turn it on MTV, or turn it on Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network or something like that, but do not put the game on your TV. I think that's actually probably the best idea. So everyone going to those parties, like the Swooper Bowl party in San Diego, set your TV, your internet, your laptop, or whatever at home at something else besides the NFL. Like, and here's the thing too: is like when it comes to the Nielsen ratings, the way that really hurts is if your TV is on, but it's on something else. It doesn't help that it's off, because if your TV is off, it actually does kind of help the numbers in some way. Yeah, I think you should wash your car there, Amir. But it's because of how the Nielsen ratings works. It's like, so if you have 100, let's just kind of break it down for you. If you have 100 TVs on, say, and 50 of them are watching the Super Bowl, but then you 10 people turn off their TVs, that there's still 50 people watching the Super Bowl, but now it's out of 90 TVs. So you see, so the ratio changed. It was once 50%. Let's see. It was once 50 out of 100, which is 50%, but now it would be out of 90, which now the rating would go up 5 points, because now it would be 55%. So that's why I'm saying you do not want to turn off your TV or turn off your computer or turn off your phone on something else. But if you have your phones on, your computers on, your laptops on, your TV's on, watching something else, that sends a message to the NFL. And remember, And here's why, too, because the NFL, the advertisements that are paid for the Super Bowl, they paid, like, on average, a minimum of, like, $5 million for a 30-second spot. So, if the advertisers are paying $5 million for a 30-second spot and nobody's watching it, then, and the ratings so that the NFL are down, that will be a huge thing to them. Like, that will make the NFL suffer a lot. And I think that's why you should do that. I'm sorry that your brain hurts, Miguel, but, I mean, I understand, that is how it is. And you're right, Darth Pack. Drew Tranquil's a punk. Yeah, dude, F that guy, I can't believe he said those things about LA, dude. What a doofus, man. We gave him a shot in the league, and that's how he spits it back at us. Get the freak out of here, dude. You ain't welcome here. I don't care, dude. Go live in a freaking shanty up in KC, like gross freaking city, like Kansas poopy cheats, Yeah. Look, I know it sounds all like that I'm bitter or whatever. It sounds like it's like, look, you look at the evidence. It's very obvious that they're cheating. It's very obvious that they want that, But the front office sold them to KC. Well, they didn't sell him. They let him walk. We didn't really we just didn't give him, an offer that he wanted, So, I don't know. And it's just business. Sure, I would have loved for him to stay. I think Brandon Staley was a fool for letting him walk, But, I mean, that's just, I don't really want to talk about booty stank, Patrick Surtain was Defensive Player of the Year. All right. Jaden Daniels wins Offensive Rookie of the Year. Yeah, I believe that. Yeah. Oh yeah. So we got that going on right now too, don't we? We got the awards going. That's what's up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ah, man. Anyways, so what are you guys thinking? So let me know in the chat. Obviously, but yeah. So again, I cannot stress that enough. Have your TVs on. Put it on something else. You can go watch, at a sports bar or something or at an event or whatever like that. Go hang out with your friends and stuff like that. Hey, I would even suggest to show up somewhere and actually have your, hang out with some buddies or whatever like that. Maybe just kick back still. Maybe you can put on some live music or whatever. Just hang out. You don't have to watch the game. But I would 100%. I do love the tradition of getting together for the Super Bowl. Don't get me wrong, but it's just very obvious to me that they're pushing this agenda. And I dare say I'm gonna think very hard about my thoughts about being an NFL fan if the script happens the way it's lining up to be right now. That the Chiefs win the Super Bowl, they win the three-peat. Travis Kelce, proposes to Taylor Swift on the 50-yard line thing. Next day retires, blah, 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 stuff like that. If that ends up happening, I'm going to have a really hard look at my fandom of the NFL and really just decide if this is what I want in my life. I just don't know about this, It's only going to be another team next season, yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to watch it if all my kids will watch something else. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, and that's 100%, Amir. And look, and here's the thing too. What's to say that they're not going to be like, hey, let's get a 4-peat, let's get a 5-peat. Let's do it 4 years in a row, 5 years in a row, to make it so unbelievably unstoppable, Hey, Saquon Barkley got the Opoi. Nice, that's what's up. Let's go. Yeah. Exactly, Techno Rebel. It's why are we wasting our time and money if we're just going to be forced to watch the Chiefs over and over again? I mean, it's the same way. Sure, I guess there is that one side of everyone's head that's like, oh, I want to see this team beat that team, here's the thing, though, too. Is do we really want the Eagles to win, too? The Eagles are one of the most toxic fans in the time. And they're one of the most toxic fandoms or fan bases in the entire league. Do we really want them to win also? I mean, okay, they get redemption from the Chiefs or whatever, but what are we even doing here? We're gonna let we're either let the Chiefs have a three-peat, or we're going to let the most toxic fan base in the entire league win and then have bragging rights for the entire year. The NFL fans can't win. We have no power here. There is nothing we can do about it. But that's why I'm saying if you boycott the NFL, the Super Bowl, the way that I'm saying, it will work. That will be a massive blow. I think possibly the last honest Super Bowl was probably the Titans one. That was it, You gotta fight if you're a fan of another team. Yeah, exactly, right? So, I kind of hate the Eagles more than the Chiefs. Exactly, Darth Panic. He was like, I don't want either one of these teams to win. Yeah, Kyle, just Chargers games, brother. Yeah, exactly. But you know what? It's not even at that point, do a Pablo. It's just not even this. It's not even Chargers games. It's like, I just want to go to the tailgate. I just want to hang out with my boys in Thunder Alley. Just hang out, have a good time, and then peace out before the game. Yeah, cry Eagles cry versus Queef's Kingdom, right? Yeah. Oh man. Besides the Chargers, the only other team I want to win is the Lions. Exactly. Yes, Kyle. That fan that heckled the Packers fan and then that 18-year-old dying in the Eagles celebration, dude, right? Crazy. Well, I mean, there's so many times I know Phillies fans, they bring batteries and stuff to the tailgates and stuff like that, and they throw it at other fans and stuff like that. Batteries hurt, man. Those old batteries, shoot. They'll throw spark plugs at cars and stuff like that. They are not nice people in their Philly. But I do admit I have one friend who is a Philly Eagles fan. Of course, he was living out here in L.A. For a long time, and he was doing good. So Joe Burrow just won MVP. Damn it! I just lost a bet. Shit. That sucks. That just means that I lost my bet because I wanted Justin Herbert to win MVP. Hopefully, did they announce Coach of the Year yet? Because remember, I got money on Jim Harbaugh too. So let's make that happen. Yeah. What I know is Kellen Moore is in the Super Bowl, and I told you I'll watch what he does in Philly. Gosh. Yeah, man, that's facts, man. Kellen Moore is a good coach, and obviously, the biggest cancer that we ever had was booty stank, Kyle, don't even go to the games, brother. Just tailgates. That's all. Tailgates are undefeated. Exactly, Pablo. I may just start doing that. I have season tickets, but I may just end up just going to the tailgate. Hey, what's up, Jim Harbaugh in the chat? What's up, man? Yeah. I'll be perfectly honest. I may just sell my tickets and just go to the tailgate, and that'll be it. Because I'll just hang out. I'll sell my tickets so that way I can go hang out, go to the tailgate for free, and just have a good time with my homies. And that's it, man. So being at the games is especially if like I'm saying, if the script is going the way I think it's going, and how everyone is saying it's going. There's nothing for us here, man. This is literally the World Wrestling NFL or something like that, the freaking McMahon Bowl, Wondering how many games Chiefs Taywan Taylor gets away with false starts. Yeah, I mean honestly, that's the thing too. We should come up with a drinking game. Obviously, anytime you see Taylor Swift, you got to take a shot. And how many times the Chiefs get there's some phantom penalty call, take another shot. Anytime the Chiefs get away with holding or something like that, take another shot. Guys, I tell you, if you do that, I mean, you're probably going to be blacked out by the end of the first quarter. So I don't recommend that. Your liver is going to turn into a raisin or something like that, So yeah, man, don't take my advice on that. No league has replaced us with casuals and Swifties. That's right. Kellen Moore sold us out to the Philly. Yeah, I could see that, So yeah. When they watch us go perfect at home and you miss out, look, I admit, yeah, I would miss out on stuff. I'll be perfectly honest, though. I actually do find a little bit more enjoyment by watching the game on screen than in person. Sure, it's fun. You can scream and you can, cheer and stuff like that, Just because, I'll be perfectly honest, being, close to the game or whatever like that, at the stadium, I don't see everything I need to see, Like there's a lot of stuff that I miss. And so I have to watch the game afterwards anyways and stuff like that, So yeah, call me crazy about that, but I do admit I love being at the stadium, but the stadium food is ass. The drink prices are ass. Obviously the other fans acting the fool is horrible, So I don't know, guys. Like sometimes I do admit it's better just to sit at home watching the game. Call me crazy, but honestly, I do love being with the Bolt fam, and that's why I love the tailgate so much, So yeah. Anyways, I'm making George busting a gut over here, So yeah. Just watch the games at the tailgate party, brother. And honestly, that might be what I'm gonna do, Pablo. That might be my plan, NFL stands for New Fake League. That's for sure, man. Yeah, that's for sure. How many times will the refs help win, especially BS roughing calls on Mahomes? Oh, I'm gonna say +5. I'm gonna go over 5 on that one. So yeah. So I'll take a bet on 4.5. 4.5 calls. On over 4.5 calls on, favorable calls to the refs. So I don't know. Anyways, refs love the cheeks. Can they get the call? Yeah. But here's the thing, though, too. Yeah, tailgate this. That's what's up. All right. Okay. My last thoughts, and this is it. And I'll promise. Let's just get into the real Super Bowl, the Bills versus the Lions. There's one other way that all of us can boycott this game and really make something happen where we don't want to see the Chiefs win the thing. We could literally just make it about the Chiefs and protest the Chiefs if you really wanted to, and that is money line. Money line. Bet on the Chiefs to win. You can spend as much money as you want on it, $50, $100, whatever like that, But if everyone in this chat and in the entire NFL, essentially from all 30 other teams that, bet on the Chiefs to win, because if you did that, 100% Vegas will lose their freaking mind. If nobody bet anything on the Eagles, yeah, they would have to make the Chiefs lose, because those few people that bet on the Eagles would win. They would win a ton of money. We would change the lives of everyone in Philly if we just did that, But yeah, if you just throw $100 at the game for the Chiefs to win, Vegas is gonna have to pick up that phone and be like, "Yo, Roger, can't let this happen, bro. We can't let this happen, bro. You got to do something. Tell those refs they got to do something. Look at the lines. Look at the lines, Roger. You get that fool out of that game. You get Patrick Mahomes out of that game. No three-peat. No three-peat this year." That's what they got to do. We can do that. I'm probably gonna do it. I don't know if I'm gonna do it right now because I'm about to lose some money. I'm about to lose some money probably because I don't think. Well, obviously Justin Herbert did not get MVP, so I just lost that bet. But if Jim Harbaugh gets Coach of the Year, then I win another bet, and then I'm gonna take some of those winnings and send it to the Chiefs. I hate that I want to root for the Chiefs, but maybe I can rub my Chargers curse onto the Chiefs to make them lose. I want them to suffer. You know what I would really want on the 50-yard line? I want Travis Kelce to propose to Taylor Swift, even if they lose, and I want her to dump his ass right then and there. Just get rid of him. Face palm him into the 50-yard line with the whole green, white, black, all that stuff, confetti coming down on his face, and he's just sitting there looking up at the sky like he's lost his mind. He lost the game, he lost his wife, he lost all that stuff. That would be amazing. I would love to see him just suffer. I would love to see him just his guts just and the audacity that he has to talk to the media like, oh, why are you playing into this whole refs, thing, blah, blah, blah. You know why. You know why, Travis. You literally said it on a mic'd up that, yeah, you know the refs won't call it on you. You said it yourself. We got you mic'd up saying that. We got you. We got you, man. Freaking twinkle, twinkle, baby, twinkle, twinkle. Some FBI, move right there, Kyle, if you truly believe the place to bet on them, yeah. Well, no, see, it won't be big money because everyone's gonna bet on the Chiefs. It'll be 1,000 or plus or minus 1,000 on the thing. So it's like I have to bet $1,000 to win $100. But if you bet on the Eagles, like $100, you might win more. So I don't know. I don't bet on football, but I bet on the Bills. That game was rigged. 100%. Those games are rigged. I'm telling you. So, anyways, exactly. Burrow didn't come back from shite, right? Burrow got comeback player of the year. What? How did Burrow get comeback player of the year? Dude, it should have gone to J.K. Dobbins. Bro, he got robbed. What the hell is this? I would love for Kelsey to announce retirement after the Super Bowl, but I know that won't happen. It probably won't happen right after the Super Bowl. Maybe a week, maybe a month, I do remember this. After the Super Bowl, I think Patrick Mahomes had an interview or whatever like that. Maybe it was an hour later or something like that. He was headphones on and stuff like that. He was baked out of his mind. He smoked a fat bowl or whatever like that, and he was just sitting there smiling. He didn't even know what the hell planet he was on. That fool, as soon as that game clock hit 0 and they got off that field or whatever, they went into the locker room and they all just smoked the biggest joint in the history of joints, whatever. It was straight up out of the history of the world part 1, the mighty joint, they all hot boxed themselves, they were just high AF. That you could see it. You could see it in his eyes. He was glazed over. Hey, you know what? But power to him, though, man. I mean, obviously, it's a long season. He's probably sore. I don't know. I get it. I get that. But I ain't going bag on him for that, though. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, but I digress. Let's get into the actual game, and let's watch the real Super Bowl for the Buffalo Bills and the Detroit Lions. And so for this one, I did make the Buffalo Bills the away team with the white jerseys, and the Lions the home team with their normal colors. And I only did that because the Chiefs are going to be in white and the Eagles are going to be in their home colors. So that's what I'm saying, So, that's right. I like it. Kelsey can have his Super Bowl rings, but he'll never have the streets. Team Jason, that's what's up. All right, guys. Well, let me hit that intro, and we'll get this ball rolling here. Let's go.
What's up, Pyramid, man? You watching the Boat Bros podcast. Stay tuned.
Shout out blue dreams, stadium lights gleam. Boat Bros on the beat, lead stream. Chargers rocking speeds, Sonic Supreme. From the podcast to the field, we're a team. Charged up, Boat Bros on the night. LA Thunder in electric delight. Bolts in the battle, sparking bright. Charged up, ride the lightning, feel the fright.
All right, hang on a sec here. Let's go. All right. So, this is the real Super Bowl here, guys. Yeah, this is the real Super Bowl for the real fans. That's what's up, guys. Charged up, Bolt Bros in the house. Okay, this is a game style. I like competitive so that there's no things. Let's make it Super Bowl. And let's do we'll just do the normal 8 minutes like I've been doing. We're not going to do the presentation thing, the quick pres, because I want to make it, get us something here. Super Bowl LIX, baby. And it's the Bills versus Lions. Let's go. That's the real Super Bowl here. That's right. EA Sports, baby. Chargers just treated a video J.K. Dobbins titled our comeback player of the year. That's what's up. Yes, that's good. Yes, sir. Bills versus Lions, baby. Oh, yeah. Okay, so J.K. Dobbins is definitely our comeback player of the year. That's BS that he didn't get that. That's crazy. No league has replaced this with casuals and 50. Yeah. Vote Kyle, vote fam, that the not to catch a worthy after the, hit the ground. Yes, that catch totally hit the ground, man. First, terrible. You think Dark Panic? You think Dark Panic? I'm hoping for a little transparency. Yeah. We will get an even playing field in the AFC West. Yeah, maybe. Think so. All right. I'm excited for this, guys. Though this would be an amazing freaking Super Bowl to watch. Don't get me, dude. I believe it 100%, man. So let's be honest too. Like, do you think Patrick Mahomes can have a pull out of a 28-3 deficit like Tom Brady did? I don't think he could. Man. Lions got the ball first. Let's go, baby. Speaking of Madden, I found my old copy of Madden 09 for Nintendo DS. LT, Rivers, Gates, Vincent Jackson. Oh, man, good times, dude. Hey, Chris, that sounds like a great time. I would love to play that one, man. That was good times for sure. I think 08 was probably like one of my favorite ones, because that was the best year for the LT and stuff like that, So, but man, that's a great team though too. There, 2009 Chargers, heck yeah. Nothing. Oh, so I will say this, guys. Okay, so in this scenario, let me ask you guys a question. Who would you want to win more, the Lions or the Bills? I'll give you my thoughts while you're typing and stuff like that, So I actually believe that I would want. Hey, what's up, Leopard? How you doing? I don't know why it's just that. Hey, that's what's up, man. Hey, thanks for the chat. I appreciate you. Oh, you're on Kick actually. Hey, Obi, I checked your videos. Seems like you're new on Kick, not yet affiliate and verified. I got a proposal for you by sharing your stream on Kick community for you to gain 1,000 followers, earning at least $1,000 per stream. Woo, that'd be awesome. And enable sub button. Add me on Discord. Why not? I'll talk to you. Yeah, man. Oh, nice. So what I was gonna say is, I appreciate that, Leopard. Yeah, it looks like he followed me on Kick. Yeah, so I'm on Kick right now too. So what I'm saying is, what the hell was I saying? Shoot. Yeah, okay. The Bills Lions. Who would I want? I would vote for the Bills to win this thing. So, and really here's why. They have a deep-seated history of being very good, getting all the way there, and just not winning. I think that they deserve a win. They deserve it, man. Oh, shoot, I didn't. Sorry. You know what? I don't think. I didn't really think about doing this. For the thing. Might as well. I mean, keep it running back a little bit here. Let's run the thing. So, Super Bowl, Bills, Lions. Let's run it, man. Put in your guys' predictions for the score. You guys can win some merch. Why the heck not?
He's got this complete to James Cook. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, why the heck not? Let's just run it, man. Yeah, we're picking scores. Go ahead and go for it, guys. It's still the first quarter. Just throw it out there. We'll do the thing. We're not gonna do like the bonus thing, just the scores. You know the rules. The three metrics. Closest to the money line, the spread, and the total. The closest to get three of those, or all three of them, as close as possible. Let's make it happen. But yeah, so like the Bills, man, they went to the Super Bowl like, was it 4 times in a row, and they didn't win a single one? That's freaking gnarly, man. That sucks. Yeah, I got you, YDCFF. I got you, Miguel. Got you, Pablo. Go ahead, people in the chat and TikTok, if you're still there, go for it as well, my man. But yeah, we're having a good time though. No Chiefs in this game. We all win, Miguel. Hey, that's what's up. Let's go, Miguel. I'll give you some lasers for that one. That's for sure. Come on, Josh. Come on, Josh. There you go. Let's go. First down, Bills. Charge. Ooh, Darth Panic's going dark. Taking the Lions. Actually, well, a couple other people went the Lions. Pablo's gave me some stats. Yeah, Chris B. Lions 35-31. Let's go. I just can't, man. Like I said, I just can't get behind the freaking Chiefs, man. The Kansas shitty cheats. That's all they. Hey, there you go. First down. Charge. Let's go. You guys can root for whoever you want to. Honestly, you're right though. We all win here if it's Lions and Bills, man. That's history in the making right here. And it kind of just makes me think too. It's like, does the NFL refuse to allow certain teams to win? Because I've thought about this too. So like, how bad would it be for the league if there is only one team left in the NFL that does not have a Super Bowl? I think that would be a bad idea. That would be horrible. Because at some point that could be a massive problem for the NFL. I mean, for any team that is that. There you go. First down again. First down, baby. Let's go. Charge. Yeah. Like I said, like it would be the worst if there's one team in the NFL that has no longer, that is the only one that hasn't won a Super Bowl now. Like that would be, I mean, there would be no reason to be a fan of that team anymore at that point. You know, like you'd get pooped on by every single fan base out there. And so I think that's why they want to keep it at that level. That there's 10 teams that just will not win. I don't know, man. I mean, you look across all the sports, baseball, hockey, basketball, soccer. There's all that. So like there's a whole method to this madness, you know? And keeps us the rest of us hoping, keeps us the rest of us thinking that we might get it. Bills will not get over 100 yards rushing. Okay, all right. It is what it is. I'm over it. I'm on to the next. Exactly, Darth Panic. Yeah, I get it. Come on. Nice. Got it. What? What? Oh, because he caught and ran that way. Chris B says, if anyone tells you the NFL would not help the Chiefs win, just remember, the league is run by 31 billionaires. Do you really think that they would not compromise the game for the extra Swift money? My brain needs to fix that question in some way. If anyone tells you the NFL would not help the Chiefs win. Yeah. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So you're 100% right. The other billionaires, the other teams are like, yeah, why not? She's bringing more money to the league. That brings more money to them because the money trickles down. Because like the better the league does, the better their teams do. 100%, man. That's legit. That's it. You know, those billionaires realize like, we can actually get more money by Taylor Swift being part of it. You know, like, and I think, and here's the thing too, guys. The Raiders the Raiders owner has said on record in an interview on the field of his own team, mind you, that he loves the Chiefs. Yeah. Yes, he loves the Raiders, but he also loves the Chiefs a lot. And because when they came to play at the Super Bowl in Vegas, he got a fat paycheck from that too. So he loves the Chiefs. He loves what they're about. He loves Taylor Swift. I guarantee that he made a ton of money on that, and he made that. They're all in on it. Oh, dang, big old sack. Let's go. Yeah. Kyle, Vote Kyle, Bolt family. That was a first down on Josh Allen QB sneak. That's what's up. Miguel. Okay, QB, Lions QB. Here you go. Got you. Yeah, got you. Swifties watching football increases ratings. Increased ratings means that they can charge more for advertising. 100%, Chris. That's exactly it. You know, like. Oh. You know, and I was talking about this with my daughter today, just yesterday. I was like, because she was like saying, oh, well, you know, every boy just doesn't like Taylor Swift. Every guy just doesn't like her because of this or that or whatever like that, you know. And I'm like, well, let's break it down for a second, you know. There is no other person, band, or franchise in the entire planet that does not have as rabid fan base as Taylor Swift. There's not a single other person on this planet, band, anything, that can make people that excited to be in her presence. It just doesn't happen anymore, you know? Like, I mean, I think Michael Jackson was probably the next closest thing. The Beatles were close to that as well, you know, but not even really, though. I think Taylor Swift has still brought that all to another level, you know. There's only one explanation. Oh, look, and I gave her the examples. Like, look at The Rock. The Rock has 500 million followers on Instagram. It's basically like the entire platform of Instagram follows The Rock. And he does not draw crowds like that, like Taylor Swift does, you know. Sure. I mean, I guess men's fandom is different than females' fandom for sure. I get that, you know, 100%. We just don't do that. You say Beyonce? I don't think so. I don't think that Beyonce has the fandom that Taylor Swift has either, though, you know. And look, Michael Jackson, maybe, like I say, Elvis, maybe, but again, like, you know, the world was smaller back then too, you know. So maybe Beyonce, I don't know, you know, I could see that potentially. Oh, okay, third down, 3rd and 1. The Chiefs are worth is over $10 billion, more than Jerry Jones. Yeah, exactly, because of Taylor Swift as well. The Blue Chews increases your ratings. Hey, like, I hate that Ronald Tolbert is the Super Bowl referee. Remember, he's famous for the 2023 AFC Championship game, giving the Chiefs the do-over again versus the Bengals. Yes, that's terrible. And let's not be honest. Let's be honest here too. Like, yeah, we got first down, baby. There you go, Josh Allen. Charge. As long as Kelsey and Swift are dating, the NFL isn't going to let him retire. They're going to make him play until he's 90. That's right. No, but it's a close second. So, you know, I was even thinking maybe the Kardashians, you know, that was a big thing. They were a big thing for a while, you know. I could say, hey, what's up, Charlie? Thanks for the follow on TikTok. That's what's up, my man. I appreciate you. My point is this, is that, like, there's no other explanation to me about Taylor Swift having that kind of level of fandom besides witchcraft. I just, sorry guys, just call me stupid about it. I don't care, you know? Like, it's witchcraft. It's Satan, freaking devil worship or whatever. Like, you know, she sold her soul in order to get that level of fandom. Like, she just told the devil that she wanted to be the most famous person to ever live, you know, and that's what happened, you know. She sold her soul as soon as she got into the pop music scene, you know. She was doing country music. Oh, there we go! Touchdown, Bills! Let's go! Let's go! Bills Mafia, Keon Coleman, baby, with a touchdown! Joshua Allen, man, he just made it happen. He just broke away. That's what I'm talking about. Many women who recently started following the NFL are cheering on the Chiefs because of the Swift and admit they don't know anything about the sport. 100%, Miguel. That's 100%. They you know, and they talk that you know, by saying, oh, Travis Kelce's famous now because of Taylor Swift. That's so cool of her to do that for Travis Kelce. Who was he before? Was he even special? I don't know. You know, like they do that all the time. You know, Travis Kelce. Look, let's be honest. Travis Kelce's famous. He's a good thing. You know. But he's not. There is truth to what she's saying. He's not. She is not Taylor Swift famous. You know. That's a whole other level of fame, you know? Because let's be honest. Like, I mean, she does something that's even more relatable to many more people. Like, she just sings about dating and exes and stuff like that, you know? Travis Kelce just plays a very good game. And, you know, like, and he's very athletic. He's very, you know, fit and all that stuff, you know? Like, which a lot of us men admire too, you know? But he's playing for a team that 31 other fan bases hate. So... Tolbert called a personal foul penalty in the Bengals for pushing Mahomes out of bounds to help the Chiefs win. Exactly. We need to find some Hollywood starlet the Chargers can date. Yeah, so Chris B, that is something I've actually had my sister try to kind of like do. Like, you know, I want her to kind of put something together, and then we'll have her on our show. She can be like the dating thing. We can have it like a kind of a special episode where like we figure out who the top Chargers players can date to actually build some notoriety with the team and stuff like that, you know? I don't know. I really hate the simple fact that the Swifties have taken over my playoffs, man, because these casual TV fans are ruining the NFL new phony league. That's right. Yes. These women are honeypots. I remember Jessica Simpson. Yeah, that was all the Cowboys games. The best part, Romer dumped her for Candace, his current wife, right? Didn't he dump her at a Denny's too? Right? It was something crazy like that. Who do you want the Chargers QB backup? I'm good with Heineke as our backup. Yeah, I'm totally down with that. I like Heineke. Yeah, why not, man? He's still good. I don't think that we should use a draft pick for a quarterback. It just doesn't make any sense to me. You know, obviously, like, you know, Easton Stick is not going to be around anymore. We got to let him walk, you know. I don't know if he's still dating the Ravens' daughter, you know, but like, I mean, obviously that's not a big splashy name, you know. Sure, that's kind of like football royalty. Oh shoot, man! Oh, big old Lions catch. That's what's up, man. Oh, this is a great game. I don't look to see that kind of stuff. Let's go. Heineke is good, but who else should we get? Well, I mean, I don't know. We can look around the free agency, see. Like, I would love to see Justin Fields. I would love to see if we can swoop him up from the Steelers and get him up in a backup, you know. I think that would be really cool to see. You know, and I've thought about this a lot too. So, yeah, Stick. You don't think Stick's going anywhere? Huh? Interesting. You know, why not get a backup quarterback that's like a very run-heavy quarterback and use him as a running back, you know, for the most part, but give him plays as a quarterback, you know, like that could be a really interesting. You basically have a double quarterback situation going, so you would really have to think about who's doing what, you know. That would be like a really interesting way to run the offense, but I don't think it's going to happen though, you know. I'm just spitballing a little bit, you know. But what if it did? Because, you know, Greg Roman is very used to having a runny quarterback in Lamar Jackson and stuff like that for years and years. So that would actually be very interesting to see something work like that, where we have two really decent quarterbacks, but one of them is a more run-heavy quarterback. That could be very interesting, you know. We should get a Manning brother. There we go. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Get Eli. Bring Eli finally to play for the Chargers. Well, I think Eli Manning is up for the Hall of Fame next year, as long as he doesn't play another game. So, which he probably won't, you know. Oh yeah. And there you go. We got it. He had like all day to freaking throw that ball, man. He was sitting there freaking having a picnic in the back, like in that pocket. Jeez, goodness. Greg Roman needs to go. I don't know, man. I'll give him another shot. You know, like, I mean, if Jim Harbaugh believes in him, I believe in him. You know, like honestly, like he was doing all right. So Miguel, stop playing. Stick needs to get stepping. Get to stepping. Yeah, that's what's up, Pablo. I believe it. I'm gonna tell Stick to get to stepping, dog. That's right. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? Hey, yo, all you Lions supporters up in there, yo, we just got ourselves a game here, boys. We just got ourselves a game here. That music, I swear, man. Why do they play the stinking music in the stadium through this thing? It gets me clapped all the time on YouTube. So that's why I got to talk over the stupid music right here in between this stuff, because it's a problem. It's definitely a problem for the YouTube algorithm because they don't like it, and I don't like it either. I turned off the music for a reason, and I didn't want that there either. Honestly, yeah, Darth Panic. You know, like, I'll be perfectly honest, man. Joe Lombardi, he unleashed Justin Herbert. I swear to goodness, man. Like, I mean, he was not that bad of an offensive coordinator, you know. They well, as Chargers fans, we judged him poorly, I would say, and I think you know, I would love to have him back just because I do think that he was actually way better than we all thought he was, you know. No, I definitely don't like getting clapped, not at all, man. You know, it's not a fun time for me, that's for sure. Yeah. So, let's go. Come on now, Bills. Let's make it happen. Let's go, Bills. Oh, nice. You meant the Tom Brady trophy? Yes, that's right. They're talking about that. Like, they may as well call it the Tom Brady trophy. You know, like, you know, to have the guy with the most trophies in his collection. May as well be him, right? May as well call it him. Sure, like Lombardi got it the first, you know. But you know, it's been a while. You know, may as well call it. You know, Tom Brady owns that trophy. The Joe Show is terrible. No way. What's up, Timmy? How you doing, man? What's the Joe Show? What do you mean? Stuff and such. That's right. Which Joe Show are you talking about? I'm not sure. Lombardi. I don't hate it. Yeah, I don't hate it either. You know, but it's classic. It's legendary. You know. So yeah. Oh, the Joe Show, Joe Lombardi. That's right. Yeah. It was better than Roman, yes, for sure. I mean, we had a stellar offense. We unleashed Justin Herbert that year for sure, man. So soon will be the refs trophy. That's right, exactly, man. That's what the director called Joe Lombardi's office. Oh, the Joe Show. That's right. Okay, I get it. Yeah, red trophy is correct, Miguel. Queefs. That's right. Okay, here we go. 2nd and 10. Here we go. Drop back, throwing the pass. He's throwing it deep. Oh, incomplete. Where's the flag? Grandizer, man. What's up, my man? Yeah, no, not doing the glasses. It's not Chargers content, so I'm not bolted up. You know what I'm saying? I'm bolted a little bit up, you know, but I'm not bolted all the way up. You know what I'm saying? I left my blue chews. I set those aside. Set my glasses aside. You know. Felt like it's all right, you know, like if it's not the Charger stuff, I don't want to, you know, because, you know, the future's not looking bright, I guess. Hey, there you go. Oh, there you go. Touchdown, Bills. Let's go. Yeah, baby. Khalil Shakir, baby. That's what's up, man. I like that. Dang, dude, he was wide open. Dude, that was a total missed opportunity right there. Yeah, that's what's up. Let's go. All we got to do is get a good running back and a couple offensive linemen. And do you think completely different about Gary? Yeah, potentially, Timmy. I think so. I think if we get a good running back and like we fix that line on the offensive side and defensive side, it's a whole different team now. But I think we do need to find some other wide receivers and a tight end as well. Then I think we Gucci then. Yeah. So Grandizer says, your thoughts on the NFL awards? What they got right? What they got wrong? Well, they definitely got wrong the comeback player of the year. It should have gone to J.K. Dobbins. That's 100% for sure. NFL honors. Let me double check. I don't know all of them here. Let's see, because I had money. I have obviously putting Joe Burrow as the MVP was kind of bush. That's some bullshit right there. Obviously I biased. I wanted Justin Herbert to win it because I do have some money on that, but that's okay. Offensive rookie of the year was definitely, I think, a good one. Wow. J.K. Burrow got 31. Oh, my gosh. Jeez. Saquon Barkley being the offensive player of the year, I think that makes sense. It's crazy. Defensive player of the year, Pat Surtain? Jeez, what the heck? I don't see it. Bam. Okay, there you go. Got it. Did not catch. Rookie of the year, Jaden Daniels definitely deserved it for sure. That was an amazing feat what he did. You won a playoff game and all that stuff. First year. That's incredible. Yeah, still waiting on the coach then, huh? Ooh. If Roman was so effective, he would still be the OC with the Ravens. Yeah, it's probably true. That's probably true. Yeah. And there's always a reason why someone lost their job, right? So Josh Allen got MVP, but there is an uproar. Lamar Jackson should have got. No, I don't think so. I think. Well, wait, did he? I don't think he got. Or did they not announce the MVP? I thought Joe Burrow got the MVP. Let's see.
First and 10 from the 41.
Okay. Let's see. But Josh Allen should have gotten it. He deserves it too. Oh, see, well, yeah, Justin Herbert was not even in there in the running for MVP, so I lost that bet for sure. Yeah, Herbert, he's not even on the board. That's stupid. I don't think they oh, intercepted Bills. Let's go. Terrell Bernard, baby. Yeah. That was funny. He picked him up. Dang. He picked him up like he was a child. That's awesome. I think it's only because certain players advance to and that elevates them to a win. Yeah, it's possible. Josh Allen, I think, deserves it, if anybody, Yeah. Let's see. Let me go. There's no way that any quarterback should get a MVP when they have Derrick Henry as a running. Yeah, 100%, Timmy. I agree with that. I agree with that for sure. Wait. Okay, so, by the way, all right, hey, shout out to this one, though. No one's saying about that, right? So it does appear that Antonio Gates is in the Hall of Fame. Let's go! Antonio Gates is officially part of the Hall of Fame this year, baby. Let's go, 2025. That's what's up. Another Charger player to enter into the game, into the freaking the Hall of Fame. That's what's up. He deserves it. One of the best tight ends to ever play the game for sure. So it goes. He made it, baby. That's what's up. Yeah. So we got Jared Allen, defensive end. He played with four different teams. You got Sterling Sharp and Eric Allen, cornerback. So that's crazy. What an incredible thing. That's actually great though. Halftime show coming soon. That's right. That's awesome. So yes, Jared Verse, Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year. 85's in the chat. Let's go. That's right. And Antonio Gates, baby. All right, I'm gonna tell my brothers. Where's my phone here? I'm pretty sure they saw it, but you know, maybe not. Antonio Gates made the
especially in short yardage situations. Just go get that single
in the Hall of Fame. And I'll be honest too. Oh, there you go. Touchdown, Bills. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it, baby. That's what's up. Right before halftime. They got it. They're just extending their lead. It says keep it going, baby. Wow, I might want to go to that cookout in Costa Mesa now. So he'd be there next time. Yes, for sure. It was a disgrace, Carlos. He didn't get the first year eligibility. Well, actually, Eddie, so I was going to mention that, though, too. It makes actually good sense that he did not make it the first year because he did have a PED kind of mark against him. So, you know what? And that's why he had to wait another year. It's because, you know, the people that vote for that, they don't like that he had that mark on his career. And I understand that, you know, because they want the purity of the sport. They don't want people to use stuff that actually makes them better, you know, enhance their abilities and stuff like that, you know, too. And I'll be perfectly honest, like, I'm a little salty about Antonio Gates for, you know, what he did last year to my boy Ken and the Chargers Bolt family, you know, like, he paid him like $25,000 to, you know, actually he was going to pay him $50,000 to show up and to do the signatures and all that stuff, you know. But, you know, because he didn't make it to the Hall of Fame, they had to negotiate the contract, blah, blah, blah. But they, you know, he didn't want to. So he just said, okay, well, we'll make it that I show up this year instead of last year, you know. So it was a whole mess. And Ken was literally about to sue him about it, and it was going to take a long time. But they came to terms, and they created a settlement, and that's why, you know, Antonio Gates is showing up on March 1st to make it. So, yeah. But, hey, you know what? Let bygones be bygones. He's making it right, and that's a good thing. So, good for him. I'm excited for Antonio Gates to do this thing. That's what's up, man. I'm stoked that we got another Chargers player in the history books, in the Hall of Fame. Oh, man. And so, just so you know, we just need to get Phillip Rivers in there now, too, because Phillip Rivers, let's be honest, he could be in that category of Dan Marino, you know, one of the greatest players to play the game but never win a Super Bowl or never even go to the Super Bowl, you know. And so that's why I think, you know, we need to kind of now, we need to focus our efforts on getting Phillip Rivers to the Hall of Fame now and just really just push that agenda as much as we can because it matters for sure. Yes, he just made it into the Hall of Fame like just about 5 minutes ago, and I thought not enough years passed for him. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he needed to be 5 years out of playing, and it's been last year. End of last year was the 5 years, and so he missed it. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, he was eligible last year, but now he made it this year. So I thought, to be honest, I was thinking that they may have wanted to do him and Rivers at the same time. But that would mean that Gates would have to wait another year, and that's too dang bad, you know. Julius Peppers had a suspension like that too, and he made it. Well, I don't know. I also think because does Julius Peppers have a Super Bowl ring? I mean, I think that could be a thing. Peppers Super Bowl. Yeah, I think he does have a Super Bowl ring, right? So like I think that's just it, you know. That's a whole different thing, right? Rivers should be the one giving the speech or giving Gates a presentation. Yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be really cool to have him, you know, doing that and just talking about how he played with Antonio Gates and stuff all those years. Yeah, that'd be awesome. The thing with Rivers is that he may not have broken records like Dan Marino. Rivers, I've often heard, is like with Tony Roman's really good regular season stats, but nothing beyond that. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, geez, they got it. Oh, my gosh, what a crazy throw. Man, they should review that, man. I don't know. He may have stepped out of bounds. Oh. Let's see this replay here. Oh, there you go. Lions making it happen before the half. Oh, yeah, that was out. Ah! Oh, no, I saw some black. I saw some blue, whatever. You know, he stepped in, stayed in. Rivers has to be the first ballot guy. Yeah, Rivers was incredible. Super Bowls are team stats, not QB stats. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point, Chris. Peppers does not have. Oh, he does not have a Super Bowl ring. Yeah, I didn't think about that, Darth Panic. Yeah. He was. Yeah. Julius Peppers went to the Super Bowl. I think the Panthers in the '90s, and maybe in the Super Bowl ring. The other team, I don't know. Yeah. Wait, hang on a sec. Yeah, I hope Eli Manning takes forever too, but he's definitely gonna make it in, unfortunately. Because you know, Eli Manning actually he won 2 Super Bowls and he beat Tom Brady. You know, not him particularly, but you know they beat Tom Brady like twice. You know, which is crazy to think. You know. Either way, are 2 of the top talents in the modern era. They dominated their position. Yeah, 100%. And they also kind of changed the game in some way too. And I think that's kind of the whole point of Antonio Gates as well. Like he changed the game of changed the game of the tight end position as a lot. You know, Rivers never cursed and had PD or negative headlines. First ballot for sure. He's got to. You know, just for being a doggone great person, you know, that he's got to get in there, you know. All right, hey, they're gonna throw it deep here. They just throw it deep. Just get one play. Oh, maybe not. I guess they're just gonna run it and just let it go. Yeah. Didn't Peppers with Packers? I think he did have it with the Packers. I thought, you know. Yeah, and Gates went undrafted. And I think that was the big thing too. He did not get invited to the NFL Combine. He went undrafted. He was a basketball player to start, really, you know, like, I mean, like, his story is incredible, you know, like, that's kind of like one of those, you know what, you can make it in the league, like, if you have the grit and the energy to do so, you know, so, yeah. Eli had moments of brilliance. He's a goofy, yeah, exactly, Chris, I agree with that statement 100%, he's goofy, but he is a Hall of Famer for sure, so he's going to make it in. And so on the same side, I think Eli and Phillip Rivers are in the same ballot together. So, yeah. Antonio Gates' Hall of Fame plaque should say San Diego Chargers on it. Yes, 100%, Miguel. It should say San Diego Chargers, not L.A. Because majority of his career was there, you know, so I was like, he's got to be that. That would be a nice thing for them to do, but they probably won't. I'm sorry to say. It'll probably say L.A., which is kind of sucks, you know. Yeah, Eli had 2 of the hottest playoff runs of all time, and that's pretty much it. You know, outside of 100% reality check, yeah, for sure. Do you guys remember Antonio Cromartie 3-inning game versus Peyton Manning and that one? Yeah, dude, no, Filthy Local, dude, that was amazing. That was an amazing game. I love that game. I watched it. I wasn't there, but oh my gosh, Antonio Cromartie was on one on that day. There was nothing that could stop him. That's crazy. It was such a good game. Hey, and I remember freaking Asante Samuel Jr. doing the same thing with Trevor Lawrence out of the freaking Jaguars playoff game. You know, I mean, it didn't amount to anything, but man, like I wish that it did though. Hey, man, yeah, that stadium was on fire. I admit, see, that's what I love about defense. Defense can really fire up the crowd more than anything, and that's what I love about defensive players more than offensive players, I do admit, yeah. Sometimes, yeah. My credential for being a Hall of Famer is they can't tell the story of the NFL without you, and I don't think you can tell the story of the greatest team sport without Phillip Rivers. 100%, man. You know, for being such a high moral character as well, you know, like I agree. I think that is a great point there, Chris. And I think, you know, you can't talk about grit without bringing up the name of Phillip Rivers. You know, he played in the playoffs with 2, and not 1, 2, and I think actually 3. 2 torn ACLs and a torn MCL. He was still in the freaking game playing in the playoffs because he knew how important it was. And he went like 300 games straight, no injuries, didn't miss a single game, didn't matter. That's the spitting image of grit and toughness and the ability to show up and just play the damn game. Phillip Rivers is a Hall of Famer because of that alone, I believe. Sure, his stats are freaking phenomenal. He's like one of the biggest passing leader in the history of the Chargers by far. He beat out even Dan Fouts. The only difference is that Dan Fouts had I think 10 consecutive games over 500 yards or something like that, and in 5 consecutive seasons at 5,000 yards each or something like that, he broke all kinds of Hall of Fame records that way, and a lot of his records still stand, so that's why Dan Fouts made it in for sure. But Phillip Rivers does not have those types of records, except for I think the 28 consecutive passes completions. It's crazy. I love how the smoke would linger after the fireworks in the queue. Yes, that's for sure. That's what's up. Hot take: Antonio Cromartie was more impactful defender than Derwin James. Well, I could see that in some regard, but there's definitely. I know one time that Antonio Cromartie just kind of gave up on a play that really just kind of cost us a game. That kind of pissed me off, So I don't know. I do admit that I think though personality-wise, I do like Derwin James way better. Like as interviewing type of stuff, he's fantastic, phenomenal type of player, and interviewer, and it's just he says way more things. So I don't know. Romer never had the cast for the postseason, but he'll go in. He's still top 5 all-time for career passing and has the highest fourth-quarter PR in NFL history. Not to mention, he owns every Cowboys record. Yeah, that's probably true, yeah. Kyle, on the official Hall of Fame Gates picture, it says LAC/San Diego. So at least they acknowledge San Diego. Yeah, well, he did play for both sides. He played for San Diego and Los Angeles. So maybe that'll kind of put into consideration. I hope so. Philly on TikTok is saying, "Stop it! I'm sorry, Cromartie is not better than Derwin James. Who said that? Whoever said that's tripping." Hey, we got getting into this a little TikTok versus YouTube fight here. Yeah. Peyton Manning still has the nightmares of Cromartie. I'm sure he does. Yeah. Yeah, shaking my head. All right, here we go. Come on, Bills. Punch it in. Okay, third and 5. All right. Part of being on the team is that individual players don't win or lose the game. That's why you have a great lot losers like Rivers, Fouts, Marino, and terrible winners like Dilfer and Flacco. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a very good point. Look, you win and lose as a team. It's not a single player sport. I guarantee, nobody in the locker room. Oh, it's intercepted. Oh, dang it. Emick Robertson. There you go, Lions fans in the chat. You got your ball back and got that takeaway. We got this game here, guys. This is a good one. And that's a big part there, Crispy. I totally agree with you. Being a player on the team, and a player can make a mistake that could potentially cost the game, but there's also other things that happen that in the game that could be the result of the game too. Any one play, that someone gave up coverage and you got that big old first down, 20-yard pass, or whatever. That potentially could have been the game. Missing a block here, so that way the running back actually got that critical 3rd and 5. That could have been that essentially could have been decided the game. Us fans, we believe in we have a kind of a limited mindset a lot of times where we're like, oh, well, that touchdown was it. That field goal was it. That fumble was it. That interception was it. All these different things. No. There is a million different things that goes on that thing. Actually, there's technically 22 different things that happen on every play of the game. Like where this player runs that way, that player runs this way. Like the quarterback steps back this way. The ball 22 is even a limited number. Like there's literally so many different things that happen. And of course the refs, you can't forget about the refs making decisions there, like in calling stupid phantom holding calls and missing false starts and missing, calling bad catches and all that stuff. There's way too many factors involved in sports to say realistically that this person was the reason why that game was lost. Having said that, Marlon McCree still does not get a pass. I'm sorry to say. Hey, Filthy Loke, if you're still in there, man. If that name does not give you nightmares, I'm sorry. Actually, just don't look it up. Yeah, if that name does not give you nightmares, just make sure you do not look it up, man. Yeah. Damn, coach, you in the past. Antonio Cromartie, 108-yard field goal return was crazy. Yes, that was amazing. Yeah. I'm 5 minutes behind on live. Oh, you are? I'm sorry, bro. Sorry. You in the past. Who's in the past? Are you calling me coach? Who's coach? Oh, Jim Harbaugh? Oh, yeah. Honestly, Big Ben is the only one I think is a Hall of Fame, just barely, because his incredible Super Bowls. Dude, I bet you Big Ben is fat as hell right now. That dude did not work out in the offseason at all. And so I bet you he's just sitting there on the couch, bro. He's just sitting there eating burgers, eating his like mac and cheese, steak and potatoes, all stuff. He's probably fat AF. I want to see what picture of him right now if I can. What does it look like now? He's got to be like 400 pounds. I bet you that fool's doing nothing. Yeah. Whoever responded to me on must be under 20. Oh, reality check? Were you the one? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So reality check is the guy, the filthy lock. Yes, that's it, Eddie. Cromartie quit on that big touchdown run by Jets. Sean Green, and unfortunately, Eric Weddle was shocked out on that play. Yes, that was it, Eddie. That's the one I'm talking about. Cromartie, he checked out. That game in the freaking playoffs, man. That was freaking. Chris, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to bring up a nightmare for you. But that's it, though, right there. That was the one. That if there ever is a player that definitely what they did cost the game, it's got to be that kind of situation, Interception, you have the ball, just go down. And then, what do? You get those happy feet that you got the ball, and then, boop, there goes the ball. And guess what? The Patriots got the ball, and now Tom Brady's about to score and get another touchdown and win the game. Oh, there you go. Lions score again, baby. We got this game, baby. We got this game here. Yep. Grapist burger. Yeah, we got a game here, guys. All right, let's see. Here you go. Yeah, this bolts up for this one. Oh, yeah. Kading. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, and there's also Kading missing those field goals. Didn't miss. It missed. What was it? He only missed 3 field goals the entire season, and he missed 3 field goals that game. Bruh, you can't do that. And dude, look, I'll be honest too, man. I'm concernicus about Justin Herbert. Same situation, same stat. 3 interceptions all season. 4 interceptions that game. What? Really? Look, guys, I love Justin Herbert to death, but what the F? That can't fly. That is not the same Justin Herbert that we know. You can't tell me that the Houston's defense is that good that they were going to get that. Like Justin Herbert was off. Like he was like I'll be perfectly honest, it felt like it was an intentional loss. just not by him. Maybe he got the call. Maybe it was Vegas thing. All that stupid stuff again. The whole agenda of the NFL, whatever like that. That hurts. I mean, I'm feeling a certain way about Justin Herbert. And, I want to give him more chances and stuff like that. I get it. I am a patient man. If nothing else in this life, by being a Chargers fan, I have learned to be patient. That's the only thing that oh, there you go. Big old pass to the Bills. Let's go. First down, Bills. If Xavier Worthy catch was a catch, Derwin James pick was a catch versus the Texans. Yeah. Facts, filthy loc. That's what's up. And again, what's the agenda here? Why do they want Houston to move forward but not the Chargers, I don't get it. We're not putting 4 on Herbert. Yeah. Herbert threw 2 picks for real. Okay, you can stop the game now. Pablo. Disney drop wasn't on him. Okay, yeah. Okay, facts. Facts to reality check. Oh, there you go. Big ol' run. You can't put all that on Herbert. The dirty bubble kidnapped Jim Harbaugh. Yeah, facts. Yeah, I'm not gonna be too popular for this, but I never got mad at Marlon McCree for that play, and I was in total support of him for Bolts firing Marty Schottenheimer. Whoa, Eddie, my man. Hey, we got a touchdown, Bills, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Eddie, my guy. How dare you? That's like a knife to the heart right here. Oh, look, I mean, I get the idea that, yeah, you get the ball, any chance you can, try to score, If you can, that was it could have been a fantastic play. If just imagine that. He would have gone down in history as the greatest defensive player in the Chargers itself, is if he caught that ball and ran it to the house for a touchdown. No question. Everyone would have remembered his name for all the best reasons. But he didn't have to do it, though. It wasn't necessary. We had the game in the bag. I think they didn't have any timeouts. All we needed to do was just go down and just kneel. The game was ours. We had it. So that's the argument there, man. And why would you fire Marty Schottenheimer? You went 14-2. It just didn't make sense. They were winning. He was winning. He was winning games. He was doing everything he could to win games, and I don't know. My blood pressure is rising right now just because by thinking about it, Viking head coach Kevin O'Connell just won coach of the year. Fuck. Why? Damn it! Why did Kevin O'Connell win the coach of the year? That freaking pisses me off, man. Why?
First and 10 now from the 30.
No, I'm not gonna kick Eddie out of check. No. No conspiracy. We just got beat by a better team. I mean, we weren't even supposed to be. Well, I don't know, Darth Panic. I mean, yeah, we were facing the dynasty of the Patriots, and that's just the facts. That's just the reality. We were facing a dynasty in the making and stuff like that. So it is what it is. In that, that's the past. It's part of my pain. It's part of my trauma. Kevin O'Connell, coach of the year. Gosh dang it. Oh! Lions moving the ball, baby. McCree let a wide receiver strip him. Yeah, right? Jeez, that's crazy. Kyle, quote that. In Herbert's defense, the Texans' defenses knew that Roman was calling. He has tendencies too predictable. He got out-coached again. Yeah, it's a good point, YDCFF, for sure. No conspiracy. We just got beat by... plus, C.J. Stroud should have been called for intentional grounding in the end zone. Yeah, I agree with that. Firing Marty was the worst decision this franchise ever made, even worse than moving to L.A. Well, I agree. I agree with that. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know. This franchise has made some really bonehead moves. You know, that's because he's 5-13 in the playoffs. Guys, forget that stat. Yeah. Who's Kevin? So Kevin O'Connell is the coach of the Minnesota Vikings. You know, so he brought them. He made them have like an absolute stellar record. You know. He has 14-2 record in NFC North. Was considered the toughest team in the division. I don't know. Why O'Connell? He didn't even advance in the playoffs this year either. Yeah, I don't get it either, Pablo. Like, it doesn't make any sense why he should go up and not the other one, you know? Talking about this year against the Texans. Yeah. I want to go to Gates Hall of Fame induction. Yeah, I mean, me too. Like, that, whatever game that's going to happen on Darth Panic, I would love to go to that game for sure. And not being mean, but seriously, the AFC West is weak. Raiders are bottom feeders. We expected the Broncos to be as bad, but they had a good year. Next year, the AFC West will be seen as a tough division. 3 teams made the playoffs. Yeah, we definitely will, and we have like the biggest, the most experienced coaching staff or division in the entire league now too. You know, Harbaugh, Pete Carroll, Andy Reid could change. Oh, big ol' sack. And what's his freaking name from the Broncos? I don't know. Oh, Sean Payton. You know. We have the toughest coaches in the entire league now. You know, like if you want to be the best, you have to beat the best, and so, you know, there's no other better league for it right now than the AFC West. You know, and let's not forget though too, why would Jim Harbaugh not be Coach of the Year? That we were basically on a rebuild year, and we still went 11-6. That's crazy. We like, you know. I do admit, I believe it was a rebuild year because, you know, yes, we have the quarterback, we have the coach, but we have, like, no stellar, outstanding weapons for Justin Herbert to use. We didn't have super, you know, tried and true, tough, rough and tumble, like, healthy running backs. Oh, wow, he almost picked that. Jeez, that was crazy. He had 2 chances to catch that, and he didn't. Terrible. That might be. I might want to do that, Pablo. That might be pretty dope to do. When is the induction? What date? Canton, Ohio. Okay, that's August. August 1st. Is that what it is? Enshrinement. Yeah, so that's the enshrinement, yeah? So, okay. That'd be kind of cool. I've never done that. I would love to actually give that a shot. That'd be kind of fun. So, July 31st to August 3rd week. Enshrinement week is what they call it. Well, it all depends on work at that point. Like, I mean, I got some interviews, like I said, going on, so maybe I'd be able to make it, maybe not. I don't know. You think Reed is retiring? That'd be good. I hope he retires. Oh, yeah. Okay, so Josh Allen wins MVP. All right, yeah, that's good. Josh Allen wins MVP. Yeah, that's good. And then O'Connell wins Coach of the Year. Dang it, man, I lost both those bets. That's all right. It was only like $50 total, like 25 on each. But yeah, so good. All right, yeah, not too bad. I would have loved for him to win though. If I did win, either one of those. Dang, that sucks. That sucks that, you know, O'Connell got it. Yeah. You called it, though, Grandizer, though. I think you did. I think you did say that, you know, O'Connell was going to get it. You said, well, sorry, but you lost that bet. Reed, Carroll, 73. Dang, Reed's only 66? I thought he was like 70-something. Harbaugh, 61. Peyton, 61. I hope Reed retires. Look, I'll be honest though, I do like Andy Reid a little bit. You know, like, you know, he's got some roots. There you go, big old. Oh, nice. AFC West might have the best coach division in the game of all time right now. Yeah, it is. Darnold should have been MVP. Yeah, he should have. Good luck on your interviews, Kyle. So, thanks, Reality Check. It wasn't all Marlon McCree's fault. I don't know. AFC. I don't know, man. I've rewatched that game several times, and you're right. There's at least 10 significant plays that cost us that playoff game. All right. You know, I may have to watch it again, but that one is the one that seared in my mind the most because it was at the end of the game, and all we needed to do was just go down. But that's all I'm saying. You know, that's all I'm saying. Thanks. Yeah. I hate that the only coach without a Super Bowl win in the FC West is now Jim Harbaugh. We got to change it. Yes, 100%. I've been thinking the same thing, Carlos. I was like, man, how is that even possible? Like, we're still the only team in the AFC West, and now the only coach in the AFC West that has not won a Super Bowl. It's like, what? We need to change that. It's good that Josh Allen won, though, too. Yeah. Oh, wait, here we go. Filthy Lock says, if we had kept Drew Brees, you think we would have won a Super Bowl? Ooh. You know, I think it's possible, but I just don't know. I think there's other factors that were the problem always with the Chargers, you know, like there is, you know, we always had issues with, like, you know, special teams or something like that. You know, it wasn't just offense and defense. You know, there's always just some issue. Like, I mean, let's be honest too. Is like our quarterback was never the issue in San Diego. Like, whether it was Breeze or whether it was Phillip Rivers, you know, it's like we had every opportunity that we could to win with great quarterbacks, with great receivers. And I honestly believe that Phillip Rivers is as good, if not maybe better, than Drew Brees. But let's be honest, it's like we were saying earlier in the chat. A Super Bowl win is not a quarterback win. It's a team win. So you need the right team in order to do it. And the fact is in some regards, we just never had the perfect team set up for Phillip Rivers to completely do well. And that's the biggest problem that the most heartbreaking thing about that, because Phillip Rivers is just such a great beacon of light. He is such a great person and such a great attitude, and obviously a great father because he got 17 kids. And that's what just sucks and breaks my heart that, you know, he couldn't win with us. You know, like we didn't have that. We couldn't get him to that point. You know, and that just sucks. It hurts. It breaks my heart. You know, I don't know. That's just my thing. I digress. I guess, you know. Yeah. Chiefs Dynasty, easy 3-peat, no competition whatsoever. Line them up for next season, 4-peat run. Wah. Hey, hang on a sec. You know, so you come up in here in my chat here. You say all that stuff. You know, all I'm hearing is you know, what is it here? Hang on a sec here. You're writing all that stuff, and then all I'm hearing is this. You know, yeah, and then something like this too. Yeah, and then something like this too. You know. Yeah, like I don't know, man. I mean, I can't quite understand you. Like, I mean, what are you really saying? Yeah, here. Oh, is that what you mean? Oh, yeah, that. Oh, got you. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and get out of here, and you know, keep paying for the refs to win, my man. Yeah. So the problem with the Chargers was lots of skilled players and no balance across the roster, and that's a big thing too. Is like we need depth. We need to have as good of a second string lineup as the first string, because you know players are going to get hurt, players are going to suffer, and they're going to they're not going to be able to play 100% of the game because it's a long season. So you need to make sure that you have a backup that's ready to play and ready to put in the work, you know. No, we wouldn't. Breeze needed Peyton. Breeze would have made it into the AFC. Yeah. There you go. Got first and goal. I think the Bills got this game, though, boys. I think the Bills got the game. Yeah, we did have the perfect team in 2026, but we choked. Yeah, you know, John Butler put the team together. Rip. Yep. I think Herbert ranked 11th in MVP ranking. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. Why was he doing so bad, so far back? All I heard was block me. Jackson with crucial drop on the Patriots. 2-man rush. Marty challenging the McCree. It ain't timeout. Yeah. There you go, Eddie. Yeah. You know, I'll say this. I'll say this, though, too, guys. Hey, there you go. Bills win the Super Bowl. Let's go. For the yes. 5th time's a charm, right? There you go. Put it on. Hey, so I was going to say this, though, too. So the one thing that I realized about the Chiefs recently is that every fan base has the potential to be assholes. Let's be honest. You know, like Chiefs fans before this Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid run, they were humble, they were meek, and they were awesome. They were good people to be around and stuff. They were fun, and they were easy to talk to and stuff like that. You know, now because they're winning, they puff in their chest. You know, they're the best team in the AFC West right now. They're on top. You know, and they come into chats and they talk you know, they act like they're all tough. You know, that they act blind because they didn't see anything going wrong with the refs. You know, and they act like they don't think that the NFL is rigged, and like they don't see any of that stuff happening. You know, and so that's a word to the wise. Like, so when the Chargers start winning, let's be humble at least. You know, let's face reality and, you know, explain, you know, hey, look, it was a bad call, but it worked in our favor, you know, something like that. You know, let's at least admit that if that was us, you know. I mean, I don't understand why teams or players or fans or whatever like that would not acknowledge the favorability that the Chiefs have been getting, you know. So that's just it, you know. Yes. Darnold was not sold on MVP. Is again, but some fan bases are always bad, regardless if they win or lose. Raiders, Eagles, Cowboys. Who else? Well, Cowboys do have a long pedigree of winning in the 90s and stuff like that, you know. But the Eagles, for years and years, they didn't win. They only recently won a Super Bowl. Raiders, of course, they have a pedigree of winning a long time ago and stuff like that. Yeah, but you're right, though. You know, there are some fan bases that are just, you know, assholes all the time. I would say the Patriots fans, you know, they were for years and years they were trash too, but for years and years. But at the same time, I think Boston fans are the worst as well, though. You know, I think even Giants fans are terrible too. Like, I mean, I do admit Jets fans are, yeah, they have a Super Bowl win, but they are so far removed from that Super Bowl win. I do think that they can be kind of jerks too. You know, I think it's just that New York thing. You know. Yeah, current times, exactly. You know, so I don't want my team, any team that has not won a Super Bowl, to win before the Chargers. Exactly, Darth Panic. That's facts. I want the Chargers to win first. Yeah, right. If and when the Chargers start winning, I will be humble to everyone except Emmanuel Acho and Nick Wright. F those trolls. That's what's up. That's what's up, Chris B. I like that. Yeah. Pittsburgh fans are actually pretty chill too. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that too. Yeah, teams who talk way too much ish. Yes. Yeah. All right, well, hang on. Let's see who won the thing. Who won the thing here? So the Bills are the team. 31-24. So who got close to that? YDCFF said 28-21. That's pretty close. That's 6 points off. So that's pretty dang good there. Miguel said 27. Lions. Sorry, you lose. Pablo said 24-20. And Darth Panic said 45-27 Lions. Chris B said Lions 35-21. So that means easy for me to decide this time that YDCFF, you are the winner. Let's go. That's what's up. Hey, and you know what, though? I have not forgotten that you did email me and you did want to jump on the show at one point. So let's make that happen. So I want to get you onto the show one of these days. But as for your prize, go ahead and go onto the thing, onto our merch store. In fact, hang on a sec. And go to www.boltbros.live. and slash merch. I think just that live will take you straight to the merch store. But go ahead and go to our website and pick any one item of your choice and email me at boltbros.com or Boltbros Podcast at gmail.com at boltbrospodcast@gmail.com, and we will send me your address and information, what size, what color, yada yada yada, and we'll send that out to you ASAP, so you can kind of rock some Bolt Bros merch, get a sweet hat like this, or shirt, or patch, whatever you want, man. Or if you wanted to, you can gift it to somebody else. That's your choice, So anyhow, let's see. So let's double check on the stats line. So because it was the Bills that won, we're going off of the Bills choices here, I think. So maybe, I don't know. It looks like actually YDCFF got the closest to that too. He said 300 yards and 3 touchdowns, which is 343 yards and 4 touchdowns. The only other person would be is Josh Allen at 200. Pablo said 205 yards. I didn't say touchdowns. You said 19 and 24, but I think he got more than that. So let's see. Well, let's double check. See if someone got really, really close to Jared Goff. Let's see if that winner. Yeah. And YDCFF said over 100 yards rushing. So let's see if that's true or not too. Darth Panic said Goff for 315, 15 of 30. And Miguel said Goff 269. Oh, and 2 touchdowns with a pick. And I think he did get a pick, didn't he? I might want to give Miguel the points. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think here? Man, look at that 141 rating. Man, Josh Allen he deserves that Rookie of the Year. Okay, Cook. There you go. With just Cook alone, he got over 100 yards as well. So, yeah, no, I'll give the YDCFF. You win the points as well, my man, because you did throw that bonus in there with the 100 yards. So that'd be awesome. Yes, sir. Hey, Kyle. Actually, I just wanted to talk football on the phone. However, I would call in on the show. Yeah. Hey, no, man. Hey, that's all awesome. We can just talk. We can just talk football too. We don't have to be on a show, but we can just chat too. It's not a problem with me. I'm totally down for that. In fact, this is actually a great time for us to have you on the show because I know you were an official NFL scout before, so maybe we can have you on to do one of our shows for the draft, and that could actually be really fun. I think that would be really cool. Yeah, so why not? I would 100% be down to do that and to kind of get some insight from you about what it is we really should be looking at. I know I kind of struck gold when I was like, hey, I'm got those point systems and I figured that out, and I was doing the same thing that you did back in the day to kind of put point values on the draft positions and what draft spots are. So yeah, that'd be good. We should have a Bolt Fam member segment. Hey, why not? Okay, so here's the thing. So I've decided something that I wanted to do for this upcoming season. And so when it comes to the season, when we actually do these types of things, hang on. So let me just get out of this here. Let me get out of this here.
What's up, Pyramid, man? You watching the Boat Bros podcast?
Yeah. Okay. So what I was gonna say, that was a great game there, by the way. That would be the type of Super Bowl that I would want to see. That's exactly what I want to see in a Super Bowl. But we're not gonna get that. We're gonna get some fake calls and all that stuff. Whatever. I digress. Anyway, so what I'm thinking about doing, leading up to every game of the season for next year, I'm gonna invite someone on to our show someone that lives in the area for the game. So that could be some people for some of the clubs, and we'll just have a little chat with them and talk to them about the game while I'm doing this type of stuff, because I want to just have a good time, or maybe have them sit down and talk with me beforehand, in that 30-minute segment that I usually do, and just kind of talk about whatever events that he has or something like that, So that way, like, we can get the word out of events going on and stuff like that, so, but it's especially going to be important for when it is actually a fan in the away team area. So, like, we play the Titans, right? So I want to find a fan of the Chargers in Tennessee and see if they're gonna host an event at like a bar or a pub or something like that, and then I want to help them spread the word on our show during this thing. So that would be cool. I would like to meet the North fam in this chat. So the Bolt fam in this chat. Yeah, for sure, man. Opinions of the fans with Bolt Bros. That's right. Yeah, exactly, Kyle. It's just a call in 2 years ago, and Andrew James didn't want to do it in the off season. Yeah, so we'll start. Honestly, like I have the capability of doing that here on this thing, easier than they do, because I can actually give you a phone number, and you can dial that phone number, and it will, people can hear it and stuff like that. So that will be something that I can do. And I do admit sometimes it's hard for me to kind of do all these different things, like reading the chat and engaging with the conversation, So I do admit you got to kind of stick with me for that one a little bit, But we can try some other things, with it, whatever. So, but I do want to bring on some fans that live in the cities that the team is going to be playing in. Case in point, we have Mighty in the chat who lives in Atlanta, and he went to the Falcons game. He would be a great person for us to talk to and bring up something, maybe if he's in the Bolt Pride area or something like that, But yeah, but I definitely want to do that, and I plan on doing that kind of thing, So that'll be really fun. Aether should call in so we can understand what he's typing. Hey, honestly, he's, if you listen to him on Locked On, he definitely has the whole thing as well. So yeah. Anyways, but that's all we got for tonight, guys. Thank you for showing up and watching the real Super Bowl that we all wanted. I really appreciate you guys for jumping in and having a good time with me, as always. But we'll talk to you guys again. I believe we are doing another show on Saturday. Oh, I just realized that's why I can't really go. I was thinking about doing something on Saturday, but I realized why I can't do that thing. It's because I'm probably going to be hanging with you guys. So that's it. That's all. Anyhow, but yeah, I appreciate you guys. We'll catch you guys in the next one. And if you want to see some real comedy, go back to my to the beginning of this video and watch me rant about the stupid Chiefs and the stupid calls and the stupid refs and the stupid NFL for letting this thing happen, and proving to everyone in the world that the NFL is a rigged system and it doesn't care about the purity of the sport, and that's why. Oh, and that's something else here. It's like I've been really thinking about trying to figure out how to do some content for the UFL, and so we will start doing that. I think I'm definitely going to start doing that in the off season. So you guys have a good time and stay tuned. And as always, Bolt Bros, let's go.
Hey, what's up? Cameron Dick here, watching Bolt Bros podcast.